in preparation for the 5th and 6th grade combined choirs to perform and then the 5th grade band to perform. This is Emery Robinson. She's a 7th grade choir student who's going to be talking to you a little bit about concert etiquette.
'Twas the night of the concert, and all through the room a hush had just fallen, but not from some gloom. The children were ready to perform on the stage for an audience that was polite and knew how to behave. The rules for the concert are not hard ones to know. Be polite and respectful, that's what you should show. Listen, don't talk, not even a whisper. And don't try to wave at your brother or sister. Siblings of students performing up on the stage should sit with their parents no matter their age. Trips to the bathroom and getting a drink should not really happen during the concert. So think ahead and do your best to sit tight. The performers will want to get everything right. When each piece is finished, the conductor will show when you should all clap. It will be clear, you will know. Do clap for each piece, but not till it's done. Wait for more than a pause or you'll spoil the fun. Should you have a camera, please don't use this flash during the performance or the music might crash. If you happen to have brought along a cell phone, please silence it now or it won't make a tone. So sit back and relax, enjoy the show now, and you'll be rewarded and hopefully be wowed. If you follow these rules, we know you'll do right. So happy holidays to all, and to all a good night.
be him. Oh, Scrooge loves his money 'cause he thinks it gives him power. If he became a flavor, you could bet he would be sour. There goes Mr. Skinflint, there goes Mr. Green, the undisputed master of the underhanded deed. He charges folks a fortune for his dark and drafty houses. Us poor folks live in misery, it's even worse from houses. He must be so lonely, he must be so sad. He goes to extremes to convince us he's bad. He's really a victim of fear and of pride. Look close and there must be a sweet man inside. There goes Mr. Outrage, there goes Mr. Sneer. He has no time for friends or fun, his anger makes that clear. Don't ask him for a favor 'cause his nastiness increases. No crust of bread for those in need, no cheeses for us Mises. There goes Mr. Heartless, there goes Mr. Cruel. He never gives, he only takes, he lets his hunger rule. If being means a way of life you practice and rehearse, then all that work is paying off 'cause Scrooge is getting worse. Yeah, every day in every way, Scrooge is getting worse. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, 'tis the season to be jolly. Ready now for winter's folly, fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, heedless of the wind and weather. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. What a wonderful time of year, when those we love are very, very near. Friends and family gather here, sharing all this merry Christmas cheer. Jingle bells ring all the way, in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go today, fa la 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 la. Singing makes our spirits rise, sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle, jingle, what a sight, fa la 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 la. What a wonderful time of year, when those we love are very, very near. Friends and family gather here, sharing all this merry Christmas cheer. Sing together, fa la la.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. It's really awesome to see this completely packed. This is really cool. There's even people standing out there waiting to get in, which is awesome. It's so amazing that all of you are here to support your kids or cousins or friends or whoever as a part of the music program here. It's really awesome to see. A lot of the kids that you're seeing right now are people who maybe have never sung or played an instrument before, and a lot of that stuff is very difficult. So every time that they're playing something, this is the very first time this group, I don't know about all these kids back here, but I think this is the first time that any of them are playing, especially for an audience this big. So thank you so much again for being here, and we hope that you're enjoying it, and just give them a big round of applause again. Thanks.
7th grade chorus up here. They're the only group currently at the middle school that is an all-year choir class. And when they are done with this Christmas concert and they come back in January, they're going to get started with festival music, which is the youngest grade that they get to go to festival. Up here, you're going to see this group will be performing in 3 parts. We've got a soprano section. Sopranos, can you raise your hand? And we've got a guys section. Guys, can you raise your hand? And we've got an alto section. This is also the youngest that we start splitting up into sections for them. And they've been working really hard at singing in 3-part music for you. So enjoy.
sitting with you are in their second year of band, which is also my second year in Durand, which is kind of cool. And it's also kind of weird. It's taken me until about now to actually remember that they're sixth graders now, and not my fifth graders from last year. But I'm getting there. So this is really cool to have this group right here. There's my very first group that I've ever had here in Durand. That they were beginners, and it's really cool to watch them grow each year and stay with me so far. So I'm really excited to see where they're going to go from here. But first we're going to play a piece called First Christmas March, and then we're going to play a piece called Up on the Housetop, and we will close with a piece called Christmas Countdown. The first and the last ones kind of are combinations of a bunch of different Christmas tunes, so hopefully you'll hear something you recognize. Thanks.
singing over on my side, there are some, all of them are very nicely dressed, but there are some extra nicely dressed, older looking students up here. There's one in and amongst the 8th graders, Ben, will you wave? And there's 2 behind the risers trying to help out with some of your students. They are my senior leaders. This is Ben, and the lovely lady back there in the long blue dress, that's Maddie, and then the other gentleman in the tux, that's Eric. They're students who are seniors, and they're in my top group up at the high school who come down and they help assist with the groups. They sing with the group, they help demonstrate, and they earn their grade by being leaders for them and kind of showing them what to expect as they come up in the choir ensembles at the high school. So this group is a wonderful group. These are my 8th graders. Some of them are students who get to stay with me all year, and some of them are students who are dropping in for the marking period and enjoying their time in choir, and then we'll have a new elective when they come back in January. Like the 7th grade, they've been working on singing in 3 parts, but there is one song that they do get to sing in 4 parts, and it's the 2nd song that we're singing. So try to listen for their parts as well. Thank you.
Join their hearts in jubilation. No more needless war, no more hunger for the poor. Let the world unite, loving one another more. Rio, Rio, Shiula, Guadalibera. Pues cuando el lobo de nuestra cordera. Pues cuando el lobo de nuestra cordera.
Students, so 10 students that are going to come out here. And they're going to set up chairs. How many of you guys know a vocal a cappella group called Pentatonics? Anybody know? Okay. So this song is a pentatonic song, and in the original performance of it, they do this really cool hand clapping routine. I would say in front of the piano. And it takes 5 people, so we've got 2 groups of 5 people, and they actually show you individually, for each person, how to do this hand clapping routine. And these 2 groups of students, all on their own, I didn't teach it to them, I just asked if anybody was willing to do it. The next day they had it down. They looked at the video, they somehow practiced. I don't know how they all got together in one night and did it. But then they came in the next day. We hadn't even finished learning our parts singing, and they had the hand clapping down. So it's kind of a real treat to get to see this cool routine while they're singing. So enjoy.
Cause
you're far from me, say we are we. That's a text I'll never delete. Choose just the right emoji, one that makes me LOL. And if you text me something crazy, I promise I won't tell.
I don't care if you spell things right, I just want to hear from you tonight. Stroke those keys with your delicate touch, and type those little words that mean so much.
Hi. Hey, how are you? Okay. Miss you. Miss you too. Xmas sucks without you. I know, Bobo. Love you. Love you too. Okay, thanks, bye.
Facebook messages aren't quite as sweet. I need more from you than just one tweet. A snap on Snapchat doesn't last, and voicemails that's when Christmas passed.
Text me Merry Christmas. Send a selfie too. If you do, I'll go meet the mistletoe and pretend my screen is you. Show me that you love me. Text XO to kiss and hug me. I'll be right here waiting for my phone to start vibrating. Text me
7th and 8th grade band program, and we're going to close out the concert with a tune called Jingle All the Way. It's kind of a variation on Jingle Bells. So again, thank you so much everybody for coming and showing your support for us in this program and your students. Even if they tell you, don't come, you'll embarrass me, Mom and Dad. They really like that you're here, okay? So thank you so much, we appreciate it.